All right, everyone, for real. This episode, yes, we are grown men, but this episode, you only get to do this one once. This is your warning. We're going to say some foul things.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some things that you probably don't want children to hear.
Sorry, Mom.
And sorry to you too, Mom. So, with that being said, this is your last chance. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If this is the moment you're checking out, we have been the Midwest Sad Boys. This is episode 69. Let's get into it.
If you want to just like turn the volume down for like 3 minutes so this counts for us as a play, we would love that as well. But we understand. We understand. Welcome to the Midwest Sad Boys podcast, episode 69.
Nice.
We are glad you're here with us. I hope you enjoyed episode 68 as much as we did.
It was a good one.
It was a good one. It was a very good one. I loved the fall music at the end.
Very autumnal.
It was very autumnal. So this week, in honor of episode 69, like Jim said, we have some things we're going to go over. We're going to talk about. There's going to be a few things from Urban Dictionary. So stick around.
Buckle up, because it's going to get weird.
Yeah, stick around, strap in, strap on, whatever, and we have a lot of things to talk about. We're gonna cover one thing real quick first, just to before all this begins. So if you're not going to listen to the dirty talk, then
the real dirty
listen to this
stuff.
story right quick, okay? And then we'll let you know when it's about to begin.
Yeah.
And you can.
So everybody, I have an update on one of our favorite reoccurring characters on the show, and he doesn't know he's on the show, but he's a reoccurring character on the show nonetheless. So I told you last week in episode 68, just as Jason was saying earlier, that this is going to be the super sexy special episode, and I thought, what better to do an update? So I re-downloaded Instagram so I could get an update on what's going on with Sex Doll Man. Boy, howdy, do we have some updates for this one.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to go the way you think they're going to go. So he hasn't actually been posting a lot. I'm sorry, not he. She. I apologize for getting her pronouns incorrect. She hasn't been posting lately. There's been a couple of posts of the two of them, like some shows that they're watching, maybe some movies and stuff like that. There was this post where the girl has jeans and a lighter in the pocket, and she's got a joint in her hand, and she says, "Who's smoking with me?" Because she can definitely type that with her.
Oh yeah, she has lungs.
The fake neoprene fingertips and definitely mechanicalized fingers. But I stumble upon the comment section because I was kind of curious to see who was in fact going to smoke with her. And I noticed that the top comment on the page says, "Not sure if you've seen your man's page yet, but you need to go check on him." Everybody, I tell you, I started clicking so fast. So we had to go find this man's Instagram. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Sex Doll Man has officially gotten himself a real girlfriend.
Can we just give a moment of applause?
Shout out to our brother who made it out of the friend zone like the rest of us did. Congrats, buddy. Welcome to manhood. So shout out to the reoccurring character on the show. We're going to definitely stay tuned to see what's how the story develops.
And man wrote a poem.
He did. He wrote a very beautiful poem
after
for her.
1 month of them knowing each other.
He wrote her a very beautiful poem.
Very beautiful poem.
There was a video of them sharing their first moment together when he asked her to be his girlfriend. So good on them. Again, we're not shaming. We have questions. We'd love to have this man on the show. Good on them. But I have to be honest. Is she cool with the sex doll or like?
Are they all? Is it a throuple?
I was gonna say, is this like a polyamory couple, or are they splitting rent 33% of the ways instead of 50%? Like, how's that work?
Yeah, is the doll making money on her Instagram? Like, is she collecting revenue? I wonder how much you can monetize on that.
I don't think
she a contributing member of this household. Like,
I don't think she posts enough reels to be monetized.
Oh.
And maybe she has one of those fans only sites where there's only fans that they
only dolls
that they spin around and they blow air.
It's just onlydolls.com.
Yeah. Well, I think that might actually be
I
the
mean,
website
it probably
where you
is.
probably
I
buy
honestly
them.
would not be surprised.
Yeah,
anyway.
wouldn't shock me. So that's my quick update. So we're gonna get this whole episode. Why was this in my?
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, so it says
Sad
sad
boy.
me, and then there's like multiple pieces of pizza being handed to this person that says sad me, and it says I'm not okay. I promise. My Chemical Romance. If it means a lot to you, a day to remember. Adam song, Blink-182. House for Lovers. It's way funny if you see it, but it's not very appropriate to be shown on the gram or on the YouTubes here. So anyhow, that has been my quick, brief update for the start of beautiful, glorious, hole-filling episode 69. And now I think Jason's going to take it away with the first sort of little mini game we have to play here. So
We got
what you
some
got
mini
for us, sir?
All right. Well,
Do we want to do?
Yeah,
the,
let's do the thing first.
So my cup was in the dishwasher. So I've got my my emotional support water bottle today. But nonetheless, it is hydration check
I have
time,
a different one,
folks.
but it's in honor of episode 69.
Yeah, with the muscle mommy. Heck yeah.
Old muscle mommy.
All right. I had to get a swig of water. Hydration check, everybody. If you want to stay hydrated during these fall, winter, coming months, make sure you hit up w.gg. Use code SADBOYS at checkout. Save 10% on your order. Get yourself some energy powder to make your plain water taste better. Jitterless caffeine blend, multiple flavors, beautiful stuff, wonderful stuff. If you don't like taste of plain water, I promise they'll make it taste better. Drink more water, feel better. Use code SADBOYS at checkout. w.gg. Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, I like how you were like given the whole like promo there, and I'm over here trying to like figure out how to turn a cap on my thing to tighten it back up. You know, I'm just so excited about episode 69, okay?
Aren't we all?
So, this is the disclaimer. This is
mast.
where the fun starts.
Oh yeah, this is your final warning. If you don't want to hear it get weird, time to bow.
Yeah, Mom,
Mom,
turn it off.
Same to you. Well, you know, my mom's seen some stuff. Go
Jim's
ahead.
mom, you can stick around. My mom,
Shout out to my mom.
get on out of here.
Shout out to Jason's mom too, even if she does leave.
And now that we just talked about our moms, the 10 grossest sex acts described by Urban Dictionary.
Those two go hand in hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so we're going to do a little thing where I'm going to say the name of the sex act.
Okay.
And you are going to guess what it might be.
Oh lordy. Okay.
What it might entail. I've already said this name to you at one point.
But you didn't give me the definition. So.
No, and what's funny is this website has a grossness rating,
Oh.
which makes this all the better.
I assume we're going up in terms of grossness, right? Or is this just all over
I don't
the
know if
place?
it's all around, but we're gonna see. So,
Does it say what the scale is?
out of 5 poops.
Oh, 5 poops. Oh boy. Okay.
So, what would you, Jim, think a Kentucky Klondike bar is?
A Kentucky Klondike bar. Well, just based solely off the poop scale and the fact that Klondike is involved, I'm assuming something gets frozen, and that is just terrifying to think of. Am I on to something?
Brother, you are hot right now.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're definitely freezing human feces of some sort. I'm not quite sure why Kentucky is involved.
I don't know either.
And I hope that nobody is about to eat this fucking thing because that is disgusting.
Well, I would love to tell you that you got 75% of this right.
We'll take it.
No one's eating it, but
thank
you
God.
will be taking that frozen bowel movement and penetrating someone with it.
That, okay. That's a thing that you can do with that if you really want to.
And what's great, the grossness rating, 3 out of 5 poops.
That's a 3 out of 5. Oh boy. Okay.
So you better buckle up for the other ones. But what's funny is they have and I appreciate this so much, they have a use it in the sentence.
Oh boy.
So I wanted to give my partner a Kentucky Klondike bar, but my shit took too long to freeze. So we watched the new episode of 2.5 Men instead.
Oh, well, okay then. I just hope for sanitary purposes that we're putting it back in the same place it comes from, because I feel like if the round peg goes in the square hole, you're gonna have a bad time. That's how you get a UTI. So for all you individuals out there who are into that, just do it safely, please, I guess. because we don't need no UTIs. That's gross.
And people from Kentucky, can you like confirm or deny? I don't know.
Elaborate and
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
Defend yourself.
Please
in the
explain
comments.
yourselves. All right. So the next one, the Panamanian Petting Zoo.
The Panamanian
Panamanian, like Panama, I guess. Panamanian Petting Zoo.
Panamanian Petting Zoo. This is a sex act where there is 9 people involved, and they are all blindfolded, and they are only allowed to use their hands to achieve magical fireworks moments for everybody involved.
Oh,
I'm probably wrong,
yes, very.
considering it's gross. Oh no.
Yep. So I'm gonna preface this by saying it is a 5 out of 5 poops.
Oh Lord.
You ready for this?
Oh no, but here we go.
Panamanian Petting Zoo is when one forces one's partner to pick the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement. The partner then presents the nuts and corn in a cup or dish. One then tosses the nuts and corn onto the bed where the partner eats them like a goat or other typical petting zoo animal. Can be combined with the Kentucky Klondike bar. And we'll use it in a sentence.
Please don't.
I have to.
Okay.
I had the biggest shock of my life when they use the name Jason. So when
That is
Jason
hilarious.
asked if I'd like to go to the Panamanian Petting Zoo with him, everything was fine until I saw the corn. I don't remember eating corn. When the hell did I eat corn?
Good Lord, dude. I'm just, I hope that this is all satire. You know what? Disclaimer. This is all satire. None of this is real. Everything is fake. Everything you're hearing today is not real. And if you honestly make it all the way to the end of this episode, you truly have my honor, because I don't know that I would continue to listen to this if I
Don't
wasn't.
give them ideas.
If I wasn't even part of the show, I would have turned this off already.
This is the stuff everyone's here for right now. Are you here for it?
For the record, we do have normal stories after we get through the sex stuff. If you guys really do want to stick around,
Yeah, but please stick around because
we're gonna have a little bit.
this
more
is your
fun.
daily dose of things that you can use at the water cooler. At
Wait,
work.
hold on. What was the third one? Oh, did you say
We haven't
it?
gotten to it
Oh,
yet.
okay. I thought you said the name of it. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
We are just now getting to the Alabama Hot Pocket.
I kind of just got a little premature, wouldn't you say? Actually, I know what this one is.
Do you?
I've heard this weird Urban Dictionary verbiage before. The Alabama Hot Pocket isn't it the one where you
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to think of the most PC words to say this not PC thing. What did you call it earlier? Where you bowel movement into a woman's downstairs. And there's more to it, and I don't remember what the rest of it is. So take it away, sir.
Yep.
What if your kid just like walks up the stairs?
Yeah, I
saying
feel
the
like
most
he's about to walk up the stairs.
The most vulgar, disgusting things that
Any
a
other
5-year-old
episode,
should not
yeah.
hear.
Because he's awake downstairs right now. So we're just like watching the door like he's going to sneak up here. We're going to be like, the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Where'd you learn that? I learned it from you, Dad.
That's the last thing I want tomorrow from
Yeah, right.
first grade.
Sir,
Hey.
you're going to need to come pick up your kid. Why? Well, he asked a girl if he wanted to give her an Alabama Hot Pocket, and she said yeah, because she didn't know what it was. And then he took his pants off, and it just got a little weird, so you're just going to have to come pick him up.
Where did he learn this, sir?
The Midwest
YouTube.
Sad Boys. I've never heard of them.
YouTube, probably. Yeah. So, yes, you are right.
Oh, unfortunately.
There's just one extra step.
Yeah.
Basically, it's actually... It's an alternate step.
Oh, okay.
So that is the main thing. But at the end, you can,
Oh,
go
that's
into
right.
it.
There was more the forceful entry afterwards
Yeah.
to really kind of solidify
you
it in
can
there.
storm the base after you
Yeah.
cover it.
Whew.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely, again, I think for sanitation purposes, this one should not be tried at home or just ever. Don't try it ever.
Yeah.
Even if you are consenting adults, I don't think you should consent to this. This one's strange.
Yeah. It says use it in a sentence. Or just keep watching the door and making sure he's not coming up here.
So, yeah, go
Use it
ahead.
in a sentence. Henry tries, Marge, but when he gives me an Alabama Hot Pocket, it feels more like a science than an art. There's just no passion.
Ew.
5 out of 5 poops.
Yeah. Honestly, 6 out of 5. And the petting zoo one, 7 out of 5. Gross.
Well, I can tell
boy.
you, I know that there is a 7 out of 5 on here.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to go to a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Whew, bring it back.
Jim, what do you think a flying camel would be?
A flying camel. This is where a man is laying on the bed, handcuffed, so he cannot use his hands to defend himself. The woman gets a running start. She leaps into the air, and she just brings that camel toe just right down on your face and just breaks your nose. The flying camel, everybody. But then again, I want to be cleaner than I think the actual definition is going to be. Like, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of defecation involved. Because that's just the list that he picked.
Actually, there's not.
Whoa, I was wrong. Okay, I'm
Finally,
sorry.
no poop.
No poop.
There is a poop score, but there's 3 out of 5 poops.
Jesus.
So the flying camel, as your gal is classy, right? Gal. As your gal is lying on her back and you are hammering her from your knees, you very carefully move forward and prop yourself without using your arms on your dick while it's still inserted in her vagina. Then you proceed to flap your arms and let a long shrieking howl, much like a flying camel. Strictly a class move, it says.
Interesting. So you use it as like a tripod holder, and then you give her the old pterodactyl. Caca! Not sure why it's the flying camel, but hey, you know what? I'm not the guy naming things.
Hey, so if you use it in a sentence, it sounds something like, hey, John, you should never attempt a flying camel at home because, yes, you can break your penis and insurance rates are at an all-time high right now. Too bad we don't live in Canada.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure that I'd want to go to the doctor for a penile-related injury. I've already had one of those, and I don't need to do it again.
It reminds me of New Girl.
Which one?
Where Schmidt broke his penis.
Oh no, what happened? I don't remember.
Oh well.
Did he get slammed in a door? I feel like he slams it in a door.
No. We'll get into it. We have more things.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, and this one has the gif of the girl from The Exorcist throwing up. So,
oh Lord,
you can guess what's involved in the next one, everybody.
Here we go.
Jim, if you had to just hazard a guess with your biggest imagination ever, what do you think a cold lunch is?
I regret you finishing that sentence. A cold lunch. Did that sounds like your mama birding your now cold lunch back into someone else's baby bird mouth so that they can have some sustenance for, nutrients and things like that? I bet I'm wrong.
Buddy, you're pretty right.
Oh, look at that!
Forcing yourself to throw up into another person's mouth, usually in the result of the other person eating it.
Yeah, in the result. Yeah, so I was right. Baby bird, mama bird. Hey.
Dude.
I'm 2 for 4.
Dude, this is great.
I'm kind of shocked at honestly.
Let's see.
Actually, I'm 3 for 4. I knew one of them. Or I'm 3 for 5. 3 for 5. 3 for 5.
Yep. So here, we'll use it in a sentence for everybody out there who's just dying to know. No, vomit is the most disgusting of bodily fluids to me. And I refuse to sit here and come up with a valid sentence for the purposes of illustrating the cold lunch unless there is a significant pay raise in my near future. Thank you. Grossness rating, 7 out of 5 poops.
Yeah,
because
that is disgusting.
Vomit.
Yeah, that's gross.
Now the next one
boy.
is an absolute favorite of mine because I've heard this before, not because I've done it. Because
Taylor,
no.
You heard that first, right
because I've heard it before.
Oh, of course. Good defense.
Jim.
Jason.
I need you to get your Pokeballs together and tell me what Charizarding is.
Oh, I know what Charizarding is. So, Charizarding
It's not that weird that I knew it now, is it?
No. Taylor. Charizarding is when the girl is finishing the solo on the skin flute, and right at the big crescendo of the symphony that she's playing, or no, I think I have this. I'm thinking of a completely different thing, but I also know what this one.
Yeah.
I bet I know. Hang on. Pause. We're gonna start over again.
Gonna restart.
So when you what was the definition earlier? When you're hammering away, and you're getting ready to do, the fireworks everywhere, and really just kind of paint a Jackson Pollock painting. in one specific color.
Right.
Instead of doing it everywhere, you do it in one specific location, and then somehow you get a lighter and you light the woman's pubic hair on fire, and you shout, "You do not have the correct amount of badges to control me."
Yeah, dude, that's
Very similar to that of Charizard in season 1 of Pokemon, where Ash doesn't have the correct gym badges to control the
and
Charizard.
Charizard does not listen to him. Yeah. So you're like,
Dead on.
yeah, dead on. Almost to the word. It's when you light a girl's pubes on fire and then put it out with your special sauce and then flap your arms and say, "You don't have enough badges to train me."
Not the special sauce from McDonald's.
Let's use it in a sentence, shall we? I want to evolve into a sexual Charmeleon, but I faint every time I Charizard. Yeah. Grossness rating, 1 out of 5 poops.
Yeah, that checks out. That one's just kind of silly and also not safe. You definitely shouldn't be lighting people's body hair on fire, regardless.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't try that one at home. You're really funny, though. But, oh, he is stunned.
Okay.
He's stunned, everyone.
I just kind of like, I skimmed through the next one and I was just kind of surprised with the amount of detail.
Oh boy.
Jim, if you had to guess what this is, what would a land shark be?
Land shark, huh? Land shark. Shark is blood. So land shark is when the man is enjoying a delicious dinner or probably a dessert post meal dessert, and he's just enjoying every bit of it. And sometimes you just get a little extra pizza sauce all over your face, and then you just come up for air, and you're like, land shark. No, am I wrong? How close am I?
Pizza sauce.
Yeah, when you're enjoying a nice margarita pizza, and you got a little pizza sauce on your face. If it's not on your face, you ain't doing it right.
So I feel like we need to go to Urban Dictionary and add yours in there because that's also great.
Well, what is according to Urban Dictionary, what is the actual definition?
I don't know if you're ready for this paragraph and a half of a description
Lord,
of a
here
land
we
shark.
go.
Everybody out there, please, if you know what this is
Why?
already, like dog. The land shark. The woman braces herself facing a wall, naked, hands against the wall, legs spread, bent over so that her ass is lusciously jutting out. Hint,
Ooh.
she might want to wear a bikini. Sorry, not a bikini, a biking helmet and some rollerblading wrist guards to avoid serious injury.
You had me and then you lost me.
Yeah, so next, the guy also naked, of course, as well as stiff-cocked.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're really descriptive. Walks to the opposite end of the room, places his palms together, and then raises them above his head, thus imitating the dorsal fin of a shark.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
And begins chanting the theme to Jaws.
Dun-dun.
When given some predetermined signal, the guy sprints toward the girl at full speed with his pelvis out, fin protruding, and rams her dead square in the ass.
Jesus. Hey, everybody, if you were watching out there on video time, I was doing my best land shark impression. For those of you listening out in podcast land, you'll never get to see that.
Yeah, you should probably hop on YouTube or Facebook or something and watch this.
This will be a clip for sure.
Oh, 100%. So let's use it in a sentence, shall we?
Oh, shall.
My favorite part of the land shark is hearing the iconic theme composed by John Williams. Sometimes I like to have the other person start a few rooms away so I can hear the entire thing before engaging in mutually satisfying sexual congress, followed by waffles.
Wow. You know what? Waffles post-sex actually do kind of go hard. Not gonna lie.
2 out of 5 poops.
Yeah, not really that gross. I'm not really sure how that one is higher on the gross factor than the Charizard thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe for the sheer fact that you could probably hurt somebody really, really badly with this flying shark, land shark, seems a bit appropriate. That we'll give it it's a bonus point for difficulty. I mean, you really only got one shot because if you miss, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah. So we got one more for you guys on this list.
Okay, here we go.
Jim, what is a ball koozie?
Well, I mean, I think I know what a ball koozie is.
I just read the last sentence of it.
It
Go
just sounds like a nice, where it's like a small, personal size little jacuzzi that you could just like put your sack in and just turn it on. It gives a little freshy little bubble bath for your boys down there.
That sounds like the automatic version of it.
Oh,
But instead,
Oh, boy.
a ball koozie is when you place your nuts in a bowl of warm water, then have a girl put a straw into the bowl and blow bubbles under your balls. Rubber ducky, of course, is optional. Let's use it in a sentence.
Mandatory,
Right.
not optional.
Yeah. You Jeep owners out there, you probably have a bunch of them. I don't have any. I'm also a Jeep owner. But, their
That was a
hot
good
tub
one.
was broken, so Lee and Jordan took turns in the ball koozie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
2 out of 5 poops. It says doable, but a little uninspired.
Yeah. So how many was that? 7, 8? I think
Yeah. You got
I got like 6 out of 8.
at
I was pretty
least.
impressed.
Yeah.
That's impressive. For never having heard some of those to just off the cuff,
Just doing great, honestly.
you know, we take those odds.
Yeah. So I hope everyone enjoyed the 10. Well, we only did a few. We skipped a few of them. 10 grossest sex acts described by Urban Dictionary. That was on Jezebel.com. So
R&R.
Whatever that
I
website
should have
is.
looked at this. Oh boy. I should have looked at this before I pulled it up. Well, that one doesn't work. We'll see if I can find another one.
I do have the other. And if you want, we can do this together.
Sure. Why
So
not?
it is episode 69. We should probably just do this one together, right?
Yeah. We're definitely doing it together.
Yeah. So the next portion on episode 69, the next segment, as you will, can you guess what Cosmo named this sex position? Take our quiz. So we are going to take the quiz from slate.com. And this is all about Valentine's Day coming up with bored couples all over the country. You know, this happens any time of the year, right? So we're just gonna go into it here. So unfortunately, I don't want to show this on the screen because
we definitely don't want to get demonetized here.
we're gonna get demonetized. They're gonna like shut our page down and stuff. But you know, we're just gonna
Let's bring it over here in the center. Let's both put our hands on it. You know,
should I like flip it sideways? But
you
you
can put
guys
your thing
can
down,
use your
flip it,
imagination.
reverse it. What?
You guys can just use your imagination as to what this is. So, what did Cosmo name that sex position, Jim?
Well,
Give us the options.
I would say, do we want to describe how the two individuals are
We probably should.
certainly okay? So the first sex position, it looks to be partner number 1. Well, let's just assume is the male partner. Partner number 1 is appears to be on his knees, and partner number 2, the female, seems to be laying down. Would you say, and then has their legs sort of crisscrossed and intertwined?
Yeah, their legs are
While they're doing the old beast with two backs, as they would call it in Futurama. So yes, what did Cosmo name this sex position? Option A, the steerman. Option B, the licorice. Option C, the twist tie. Or D, the linguini.
I get it because they're like, you know.
They do kind of look like they're all tied up, maybe licorice or linguini.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do like
That's
scissoring motions?
That's what it looks like right there, right?
Yeah, something along
yeah.
those lines.
Yeah.
What do we want to pick here?
I feel like they're gonna call it like the licorice or something.
The licorice?
What do you think?
Well,
Linguini?
it's not spelled lick like LIC, so I feel like that would be for more of a mouth-based activity. I'm cool with the twist tie or the linguini, but
Let's go linguini.
Wanna go-
that was my second option.
we're gonna go with linguini. Correct.
Hey!
Look at that. The key to your pleasure is keeping your limbs as limp as a noodle. Ew. All right. So here you go, sir. Go ahead and describe that one.
So it looks like both partners are kneeled on some steps, one step above each other, right? And just going, just from behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you got, just from behind.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay.
I mean,
There seems to be a warm embrace.
there is a warm embrace. There's like a backwards hug.
Yeah. And
Yep,
someone may or may not be impaled
Yep.
on the lower extremity.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, from behind.
Yeah.
What did Cosmo name this sex position? The options are the stairway to heaven, step it up,
Ooh.
the stairmaster, or the one that I already want to pick, the backstairs boogaloo.
Fine, we'll pick it. That's hilarious. I feel like they're going to call it the
stairway.
Stairmaster.
Stairmaster or stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
But we're going to go with backstairs boogaloo.
We're going to pick Backstairs Boogaloo. That's hilarious.
Oh, that was correct.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. 2 for 2.
Let's go. Well, that's what Cosmo named it. That might not actually be the name.
Hey, but we know we're doing pretty good. We're doing
we are
pretty good.
currently at 100%. Whoa. Hey, all right, buddy. I don't know if I've got enough to do that. I don't have the performance enhancements for that. So, male partner is sitting on the ground with his legs extended in front of him, and the female is straddling him, facing away from him, and she is laying on all fours and is just backed up all the way.
Like reverse limp cowgirl.
Yes. And the man is sitting up. So, like, good on him if he's actually able to, like, get the deed done. Jesus. Yeah, the choices here are, what did Cosmo name this position? A, the booty bounce. B, the butt drummer. C, the backseat driver.
Oh.
Or D, the bootyful view.
Let me see those again.
Yeah, my choice is the backseat driver. That just sounds, I think I'm going to pick the ones that sound the funniest to me.
I feel like that's the only one that makes sense.
Logically makes sense. Either that or maybe the drummer one. But we're going to go with the backseat driver because that sounds really funny. Incorrect. It's the bootyful view. Boo. Boo. Wow. That. Woo. How are you going to explain that one? Because that's the guy on the bottom. Yeah. Go ahead. Use your words, buddy.
Okay.
Are you even sure how the logistics work
I
here?
see it.
Right. So, like,
I see it.
Right. So she's here and then he's here.
Yeah. So
and it goes like this.
Yeah. So the guy is laying down on his back, legs up. Right. You're doing the bicycle kick. Right.
He's got his feet up in the air.
Right. And then the girl, she's sitting on your butt to butt. All right.
They are butt to butt.
She's sitting on your butt with your legs between her arms, and she's holding your wrists, but
right, the deepest it's ever been. There is literally no barrier between how far that one could possibly go. That one looks like it might be super enjoyable, but I don't know if my spine can curve like that.
Yeah, boy. The names.
Oh boy.
What would you call it here? The crazy cowgirl?
No.
The juicy Jenga?
Maybe.
The brave bender?
Nah.
The erotic accordion?
Maybe the brave bender or whatever number 2 was. Number 2 was funny.
Juicy Jenga?
No, what was the first one?
The crazy cowgirl or the erotic accordion? I feel like it's one of those.
You are welcome to pick whichever one you'd like. I think it's the bender one because it's the only one that makes sense. It doesn't look like an accordion. What?
They're all together. I mean, I feel like it's the crazy cowgirl.
Pick it.
Oh, it was the erotic accordion.
Damn.
Oh,
I fudged up.
50%.
I fudged up.
50%. We're failing this.
Don't ever listen to me.
You have to repeat this grade. All right.
Yo. Ooh. Oh, I actually know this one. So this one is same scenario here, where the man is sitting down and he appears to be crisscross applesauce. And then the woman is sitting on top of him, facing him this time. And she has her arms embraced around him, legs wrapped around him. So it's almost like you're literally as close as you could possibly get to one another while in some sort of seated position. So your choices are the messy meditation, get down on it, the bodacious bow tie, or the love lotus.
I feel like it's going to be Love Lotus.
I also think that's what it is, and that's what I was gonna say. Oh, what? That's not even.
Get down on it.
I don't think that's right.
Cosmo's got a terrible naming scheme.
I think the
going
Love
on.
Lotus is the actual Kama Sutra name for it. Ooh, whoa! Ooh, we've got two beautiful ladies on that one.
Okay. Well, this is two women, right?
Yep. I mean, you could do this regardless of the sexual combination of
this is just how
partners.
Cosmo has played this. So you got woman A on the ground on her back with some those look like more soft, less firm pillows.
Yeah, it definitely
Two
looks like
pillows.
some sort of pillow. Yep.
Yeah, probably like a 50% on the firmness rate. You know, you got to describe in detail here.
Right, of course.
Two pillows has to be two under the butt.
Lots of lift.
Right. And then girl B is at the all-you-can-eat buffet.
She looks to be enjoying herself. Like she's on plate number 3 at Hometown Buffet.
Right.
She's like about to finish up that chocolate swirl dessert. She's
Yeah.
going to town.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
going to leave a really good tip.
Oh, she's going to get the tip all right.
Yeah. So what do you call this? The Rousing River,
Ooh.
the Bridge to Pleasure Town, which is hilarious. The Carnal Canal,
Boo.
the Gates of Heaven.
The bridge to Love Town or
The
whatever.
Bridge to Pleasure Town?
Yeah,
That's
that
my
one.
choice too. It's
Yeah.
a great name.
It is a fantastic
That's
name.
the correct name.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
As
yeah,
it
dude.
should be. What do we got next here? Oh, that just looks painful for her. I don't.
Hope your core strength is good. Jesus.
Yeah, right. What? Yeah, your upper body and core strength has to be just
I
impeccable.
really hope you like headstands. How many pillows is that?
I don't even think if hypothetically you two were in this position, I don't even think Taylor could reach the ground.
How many pillows is that?
It appears to be 2 more pillows. So this one, you're also going to have some accessories here, everybody. So the man is standing
I have to stop at Target first.
completely vertical,
pillows.
as you would stand, I guess. The woman is in some sort of handstand position, and her knees are entirely off the ground. The man is supporting her legs by holding onto her ankles, and she is doing some sort of like handstand with like her arms sort of next to her head on the pillows. And so I guess I was gonna, before I even looked at the names, I was gonna say this is some variation of the wheelbarrow, and then the number one answer is the wheelbarrow.
Oh, well.
So your choices are as follows: the wheelbarrow,
Okay.
the plowman, the head over heels,
Okay.
or the lady lawnmower.
I feel like Lady Lawnmower is their most creative name.
That is a good one. I was gonna say head over heels because it looks like her heels might actually be higher than the level of her head. But for the sake of the meme, we shall pick the lady lawnmower. It was in fact head over heels.
Ugh.
Bummer.
That's okay. That's okay.
We got a couple more, right? How many left? Doesn't matter. We can keep
there's
going.
I think there's like 2 more.
Yeah.
So this one,
Wait. Let me see this one. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Good luck.
so the girl is laying on her side. Her legs are scissored open, long ways. You know, like high,
like this way.
like
up?
she's doing a leg lift on her side,
Yeah.
right? And the guy's just kind of like tucked in there.
tucked in. That's
just-
all. That's all you're gonna say is tucked in.
Yeah, he's just kind of tucked in there. Tell me I'm wrong. He's just tucked in there.
Fair point. He's tucked in. He's tucked and locked and ready to rock, ready to fuck.
Tucked in. So what do you call this? The sensual spoon, the erotic explorer,
Ooh.
the bold ballerina, or the leg lifter.
That one seems pretty obvious.
That's-
Or pretty too on the nose. I mean, just for the sake of a fun name, the ballet one sounds pretty fitting. But I feel like they're just gonna cop out and do some dumb shit like the
Yeah,
the
like I
leg
feel like
lifter.
the bold ballerina or the erotic explorer are pretty good, but sensual spoon. I mean, it is kind of a spoon, but
It does look spoony, but like with the leg in the air, I feel like it loses the spoon factor because a spoon doesn't have an appendage up in the air. Spoon is like
No spoons I've ever eaten.
exactly.
With,
That sounds like a fork. If your spoon has an appendage, it's a fork or a spork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we going with?
Pick one. Doesn't matter. I like the ballet one.
The bold ballerina. Nope. It was, in fact, the sensual spoon.
Bullshit. Whatever.
They're not picking the right names, man.
Hey, was this Cosmo? Who is this?
Cosmo, if you need some
us up.
better names, hit us up.
Ooh. All right. So this one, the man is standing to be what appears to be at the edge of the bed, or maybe the edge of a table of some sort of boosted surface.
Yeah.
And the woman is lying on her back at what I assume to be the edge of the bed or the table or the surface. And then he's doing his thing, just really kind of giving her the beans. And in the meantime, the woman has her legs up in the air, and then they are crossed over at the knees, really just kind of solidifying the whole, kung fu grip that they've got.
Spot.
That's actually the first option. Is
Get
X
out
marks
of
the
here.
spot.
Is it really?
Yes. First option is X marks the spot. B, the sexy X. Or C, the sexy scissors. Or D, the captivating crisscross. Ooh.
I feel like X marks the spot.
I mean, the sexy scissors sounds fun, but I'm also going to agree
Cosmo's
with you.
not been very fun lately.
Sexy scissors.
Damn
These
it.
motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. The one time when they actually do pick the good name is when it's like a sort of vanilla position, and you're like, well, this one's going to have a cool name. Do I need to explain this one, sir?
I just feel bad for this man.
Wait, hold on. I got to see it. That's the spine.
We're going to call this one the ER trip.
Yeah,
Or
right.
the I slept wrong. So this man looks to be at the edge of a surface. His body is on it 3/4 of the way, and his mid back and up are hanging over, just dangling.
Yeah, that one sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like you're going to need some
Ibuprofen and some
dual
Tylenol,
action,
Theragun.
ibuprofen, Tylenol, biofreeze.
You'll need to borrow the girl's personal body massager to use to really get the kinks out of your back.
Fix that in your neck. And then she's just kind of chilling on him, knees up, arms and hands on his thighs. So like,
Is she squatting or is she?
no, she's just sitting.
Oh, so she's sitting,
She's sitting.
and her feet are planted, knees bent, and
Yep.
she's sitting there just kind of going to town.
I just don't know why you would pick this one. Like,
It looks like if she was sitting on a squatty potty, if you're trying to get a visual
she's
reference here.
sitting on a squatty potty, and he's absolutely destroying his spine for her. What are we calling this? The landing, the supernova, the liftoff, or the meteor shower? None of those names. The landing is the only one that even like remotely sounds like it might be related.
I just like the meteor shower name, so that's what I'm going to
We're
pick.
gonna-
But
we're-
we don't have to pick that
I
one.
fuld like
Pick the landing. That's fine.
I
It's the
feel
only
like
one that
I feel like
logically
it
makes
also
sense.
be the liftoff.
Ooh, liftoff does make sense. Like she's about to spring off, like whee! When the fireworks happen, you just
We're gonna go liftoff.
I support that. Fuck,
It was the supernova for some reason.
stupid, dumb.
Yep, I don't. Okay, I don't get it.
Yeah,
don't get
that
it.
one seemed pretty weak. Yeah, but this one's weak. All right, so the guy's laying down on the ground, all on his back. The woman is sitting on top of him, very similar to the last position, but except this time she's facing the other direction. She's kind of leaning backwards, and she has her hands on his sort of abdomen.
Yeah, so he's not destroying his back in this one.
Yeah, this one he's laying completely flat, which instantly seems way more comfortable.
Dog, if you're over 30, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, my spine doesn't bend that way. This one is called, what did Cosmo name this one? Is this the strenuous reverse cowgirl, the erotic roller coaster, the pensive pounder, or the lazy man? I feel like lazy man,
Lazy
right?
man.
Like,
That's my choice.
this looks like strenuous reverse cowgirl, but like,
Dog's not putting any
he
effort
doesn't,
in.
yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing
He might
anything.
be sleeping. His eyes might even be closed.
He's dead. He's legitimately dead. Necrophilia, rigor mortis has set in. This man is stiff as a board, and this woman is definitely into
Taking advantage of
necrophilia.
that.
The erotic roller coaster. Boo.
That is not a roller coaster.
Oh, boo.
Are these boring?
That one is.
Oh, she's just kind of sideways.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same thing, but she rotated 45 degrees.
Yeah, it's same, but different, but still same. Just pick one. That one's weak.
The spinster, the tantic topper, merry-go-round, or the twirl girl.
The twirl girl. We'll pick that one.
It is the twirl girl.
Fuck yeah, let's go. You want to do another one because that one's kind of weak. Oh. Oh. Wow. Would you like me to?
They're both pretzels.
So take two pretzels and put the bottom ends that kind of look like butts. Put those up against each other.
You put the connecting parts together.
Yeah, and then just kind of like crisscross them, and they kind of do one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yep.
Okay. What did they call this? The love knot, all tangled up, easy access, or the pinwheel?
I like all tangled up or the pinwheel. What do you like?
I feel like pinwheel, but I think they're going to call it the love knot.
The love knot does sound like some dumb shit Cosmo
would pick pinwheel.
Sure.
It's the pinwheel.
Oh, hey, look at that. Hey. We take one of those. Whoa.
I think we're just getting back to normal things at this point.
The weary missionary. This one's weak. The spider web, trash. Same thing. The spider web redux.
They just rotated.
Boo.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Give it that one a shot.
I mean, logistically, I understand how it works. However, I don't think I could do it. So this one, the woman is laying on her back. The man is laying on top of her, face down, but their pelvic sections are on top of each other. So it's not like his ass is in her face. And he appears to be giving her the business in some sort of push-up style position. Hey, you know what, brother? If you've got it, flaunt it. Because, I don't think I can make that happen. Derek texted you. Option A, the sexy snapper. B, the passion propeller. C, the rotating romance. Or D, the physically impossible. I feel like we need to pick that one.
I feel like we do.
We don't like the passion propeller.
That's a great name.
It is the passion propeller.
Damn it.
This is bullshit. The correct answer is the passion propeller. Your man lies on top of you, entering you traditional missionary style, and then wowza, he starts doing a 360-degree spin, all the while keeping himself inside of you. I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Physically impossible. Bullshit. That sounds... At what point was I supposed to understand that the man is supposed to spin from that diagram? Cosmo, you're fucking up here.
He's supposed to just put it in an alligator roll.
That was one of the ones on my list.
Well, we completed it, and we scored 5 of 16.
Boo. Boo.
That's because of their shit naming, let's be honest. Boy, that was...
All right, everybody. So we got 10 minutes left in this episode. So how fun was episode 69 for y'all? We're done talking about weird gross shit now.
We thought about it very last minute of getting penis balloons and having them everywhere because to make certain people uncomfortable, but here we are with no balloons. Yeah,
well, sometimes production just kind of goes out the window when life takes over.
Yeah, life took the wheel and we're just well, we're here. Time to read sex positions to the internet.
If somebody's got to do it, might as well be us.
You know what? It might as well be us.
It might as well.
Might as well.
If there are any sex positions out there that you guys want us to try and report back, not with each other, not no. I'll do some research. Megan is down to clown. And Megan, I'm sorry for throwing you. I'm sorry for throwing you under the bus. Send us some DMs and we'll.
Is that a position, the throwing under the bus?
Yeah,
it sounds like homicide. No, let's not do that.
We don't do that.
No.
It's not one we keep in our repertoire.
Probably get a hydration check after all that sex position talk.
You're all hot and bothered over there. Man's bricked up. You got to be careful. If the camera pans down a little bit, we might get demonetized here.
Brother, that was an episode.
That was one of those. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that.
I did too. If you want us to do more episodes like this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, tune in for episode 169, and that's probably gonna be the last time we do it too.
No, it's like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing where every Halloween they do a heist.
No, we do a seance every Halloween.
Yeah,
coming up
but
soon.
every episode 69.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 169, 269.
Dude, we're gonna be coming back from Scotland and have to do a seance.
But that's true. We will have to do that.
Yeah, I'm here for
We're gonna
it.
summon. We're gonna summon the guy from Braveheart. I think we'll try.
We'll give it our best college try.
Speaking of Scotland, tattoos. Are we still getting that right? How'd that go?
We have planned it. I have sent a message.
We have sent a
But
message.
I think I'm just gonna book on the website.
Solid.
So I just got to get a reply.
Sad Lad tattoos coming at you from overseas. We're getting
Yeah.
tattooed overseas. That'll be fun. And
We get Nessie tattoos on our forehead.
I was gonna get mine above my butt crack. That way, no one can ever find Nessie.
He messaged me about it, and I was like, "Are we
about to
Are
get
we
tramp
about to get
stamps?
tramp stamps?" Like what'd you say? Like it was a joke at first, but like,
Yeah, eyeball emoji. Like, well, hang on now. Wait a second. That would be really funny. It would be really funny.
I gotta be honest. There's one person in this world that I would get a tramp stamp with, and it's you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So like, I
Shout
gotta
out
be
to
honest.
all of Jason's other friends. Y'all aren't cool enough for the tramp stamps. Let's go. Brother, what if we just come back for 169? We just both get tramp stamps. We're going to start planning that. We got 100 more episodes to go before we get there. That's over 2 years away now.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Plenty.
We got 2 years to make goofy tramp stamp tattoos happen.
Yep.
I had so many extra stories, and I really didn't think we were going to take the whole time talking about sex stuff. Like, that was great. That was fantastic.
That was.
I have. Let me give you some spoily boys for next week's episode. I totally got screwed over on a concert the other day. Mm-hmm. By the time next week's episodes come out, family will have already come down for the Supercross. I get to tell my story of how I got hosed for this concert, the class action lawsuit that I'm part of. And it's totally a topic that we've definitely have talked about before on the podcast. And what else did I have written down here? Oh, and shocking, capitalism claims yet another victim. I'm so
excited for next week now.
Lots of stuff to look forward to, everybody. I have quite a few articles for us to get through. What about you? You got any spoilies for next week? No, not yet?
Not yet.
That's okay. What's the music vibes today? Can we get some sexy
I feel like it's
dark
gotta
romance music?
I feel like it's gotta be either dark romance music or like,
Some sexy saxophone.
Like oh no, the pizza's here, but I left my wallet in the car.
What is that kind of music?
How am I ever gonna pay for this?
Oh no, I understand the message. I don't know what that music sounds like. Oh, like bow chicka wow wow. Hey, you want to write it? You send it. It's 1998 porn music vibes today.
Just like a nice slow saxophone just going in the background.
Dude, I love me some sax. Don't play with me like that,
dude.
Don't
Anyway.
play. Thanks for being here, everybody. Again, if you have made it all the way to the end of this particular episode, truly thank you for sticking around.
You are a legend in our minds.
Shout out to our wives who encouraged us to have a strange episode like this.
Yep.
They may not like the flashbacks that they get because of this.
The
next time,
maybe they'll enjoy the Charizarding or something.
I would say the next time either of us are doing the thing that our parents probably don't want us talking about on the internet, one of them is going to think about this episode and be like, "Oh God."
What about Klondike bars?
Yeah. Oh God, no. So,
yes,
that is. I think that's going to be the end of 69.
That's going to be the end of the 69. I mean, it was good for me. Was it good for you?
Oh, buddy, it is always
There we go.
good for
69, good for both parties. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Enjoy this slow, sensual music, just taking us home, reaching the conclusion, the climax of the
Reaching
episode
all
here.
the way around and just grasping tightly and just gently
Reaching
just,
under and around.
massaging yourself towards the future and just enjoying the pulsating just
If you're just watching or listening on Spotify, please flip over to the video and watch that. Jim was doing hand gestures and
hey,
give
the man what he wants. That's all I gotta say.
So thank you so much for joining us for episode 69. Nice. And we are going to catch you guys next week for episode 70. Should be a fun episode. And we'll see you guys then.
As always, I'm Jim.
And I'm Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for tuning in for your midweek Sad Boy update. And as always, stay sad, y'all.
Bye.
Ooh. Yeah. Grab it. Stroke gently. Ooh. Daddy's home.
No, Daddy's not home.
All right, everybody. See you next week. Bye.